Now let us see the significance of psi as well as psi square. So here this is the significance of psi and mod psi square. So this is psi, and when you keep these two dash over here, you can even say slash, whatever. So this will be mod. So mod psi square. Okay. So significance. So here psi is our wave function, and here mod psi square is our probability function. Here the value of psi, is positive above the axis. So above the axis value of psi is positive here. So this psi is positive over here and is negative below the axis. So this is below the axis, the value of psi is negative, and 0 while crossing the axis. So when the wave here, after completion of one curve, that is, you can say positive sign. So after this, while entering into our negative quadrant, the value of psi over here will be 0. From positive quadrant to negative quadrant, when it is entering, the value of psi is over 0. Okay. Here the value of mod psi square is always positive, that is above the axis. See, always positive and is above the axis. Here psi wave function, it gives amplitude of an electron wave, gives information about, it gives amplitude of electron wave. Then what does mod psi square gives? It gives probability of finding an electron. Mod psi square gives probability of finding an electron. Let me write it again, it is not visible over here. So what is our third point? Gives information about the probability of finding an electron around the nucleus, and where the value of mod psi square is maximum, it is called an orbital. So here the position where mod psi square is maximum, then it is termed as an orbital, because an orbital, in the sense, it can accommodate 2 electrons, right? So where the psi square value is maximum, it is said to be an orbital, where you will have the maximum chances of finding an electron. So these are the significance of psi and psi square. Now let us go into the salient features of quantum mechanical model. So now let us see the salient features of quantum mechanical model. So as we know, our first point will be energy of electron is quantized. Quantized in the sense they are in the form of small packets. So, the quantized electronic energy levels, quantized electronic energy levels is due to the wave-like property of an electron. As the electron is showing wave-like property, only then it can show quantized electronic energy levels. And then, as we know, according to Heisenberg's uncertainty principle, we know that it is impossible to determine both position as well as velocity of an electron simultaneously. So, we can not determine both of them, we cannot identify both of them simultaneously. So, in quantum mechanics, we will be using a new function, that is our wave function. We will be using wave function. Okay. So, in quantum mechanics, we will be using wave function, which is psi, and then as you know, each and every orbital, it can accommodate 2 electrons. So, it is possible that as the value of psi, mod psi will be maximum value, if the value of mod psi square is maximum, then there is a probability of finding an electron, high probability, high chances of finding an electron there. So, now what will be our third point? Each and every orbital has its own wave function. Each and every orbital, each and every orbital has its own wave function, and all the information of this electron is present in the wave function. And this wave function is called as orbital wave function. Orbital wave function. Okay. Orbital wave function, and all the information about the electron is present in orbital wave function. So, fourth point will be all the information of electron is present in orbital wave function. Okay. So, by knowing this, we will get to know, by knowing the mod psi square value, we will get to know where is the orbital and where we will get the probability of finding an electron, that is high chances of finding an electron. And now, each orbital contains 2 electrons, and in multi-electron system, the filling of electrons takes place, according to the energy levels. So, here each and every orbital, it contains 2 electrons, whereas in case of multi-electron system, the filling of electron takes place according to the energy levels. So, here quantum mechanics, by using wave function, will derive the probability of finding electron around the nucleus. So, here mod psi square is probability density, which is the probability of finding electron around the nucleus, the around its orbit, probability of finding an electron in its orbit around the nucleus. Okay. So, the next point will be a final conclusion, which is, so quantum mechanical model is used to determine the probability of finding an electron around the nucleus in its orbit. So, this is quantum mechanical model of an atom and its salient features.